Alright class, welcome to Tako 101. So pretend this is a taco hole. The taco is going to go in the reef, dig out sand and rocks, and he's going to discard the rocks on the outside of his hole. And that's basically what you're looking for, is a big hole in the reef with rocks around it. Sometimes the back of the hole will be a boulder, sometimes the back of the hole will be a flat piece of reef, but that's basically it. So the first drop of the day, I'm in maybe, I don't know, 10-15 feet water. The top was kind of murky, but the bottom was super clear. So right away I find a decent sized taco, tickle him out. So a lot of people ask, what do you do once you catch a taco? And the best answer, the easiest way to dispatch the taco, the most humane way, is you give it a bite right between the eyeballs. There's a little hard bone that you crack with your teeth, and it'll instantly turn white and die. It's the most effective, humane way to do it. So right here I found a good sized taco in the hole, and what I did was I went down, got my GoPro, got a dive weight, and set it up right outside the hole. So as I swam away, he came out of the hole and he's kind of checking me out, making sure I'm gone. So he ended up being a little small and I let him go. And check this out. Sure enough, taco always return to their homes. It's like they know that's the safest place to be. On this drop, I found a nice taco propped up against a boulder. And you can see right there, he has some kind of a rock crab shell that he just ate. I find a lot of taco like that. I don't only look for the rocks, but sometimes you look for shells too. They're gonna eat cory shells or seashells, crab shells, and just leave them right outside their home. Alright, can you guys spot the taco? There he is, moving back in the hole. This is a kind of weird one. It was on the side of the rock. Most times they're on the top, but sometimes you find them on the side. Alright. So this taco ended up being a little small. It's about, I don't know, barely a pound maybe. So I let it go. Taco don't really have defense mechanisms. They don't have sharp spines or spikes. So they rely on camouflage and, as a last resort, smoke screen. So here I find a nice one sunbathing in the open, and this one is good size to keep. So I tickle him out, and that's a good one. You can tell by the orange on the underneath. So the quickest, most humane way to dispatch taco is a quick bite between the eyes, and it'll instantly turn white. So normally the bigger taco, they tend to hang out in kind of deeper water, but right now it's the breeding season. I would say late July to November maybe. but you'll notice a bunch more taco and definitely bigger. Sometimes if you get lucky, you'll find doubles, like a breeding pair of taco. So this was a double. One of the taco was there. The second hole on the left side was empty, you can see there. So right here we have a classic taco hole. You can see on that slanted rock we got discarded sand, white rocks, and there's a taco change colors. So when the taco starts emerging like this, he's about to run. So I like to make sure I'm down there so I can get him on the first try. You don't want to let the taco run. He might get under a ledge where you can't get him, or he might go in some vana or sea urchin, and it's just a lot easier to get him the first time. Alright, so right here I go into some shallow water because it's easier, and I start finding the taco here too. I think diving in the shallow, it's a little harder, to be honest. In the deep water you're looking over a big area at once, but in the shallow you can only see what's in front of you. So your taco eye really got to be on point. Sometimes taco holes are super well camouflaged, really hard to find, and other times they're just super obvious, like this one. I could see the white rocks from a mile away. Dead giveaway. You can kind of tell by the size of the hole that it's in and the color of the tentacles that it's pretty good size. This is another small guy here. So I poke him out, let him go. Come see me when you're 10 pounds. These are one of those super well hidden holes. The only way I saw it was that one little red rock at the front. My theory is that sometimes the taco will make the hole. He'll put the discarded rocks on the outside, and the high surf or the current will pull it away. I like watching these little taco, how they move. They're like little UFOs. They're fast, they slither around, they change shape. Look at that, he's a, what is that, a rocket ship? Taco are weird, man. This is a massive empty taco hole. It's actually a double. There's one there, and there's one there. Both of them are empty. This guy was a little bit too small, so we're gonna let him go. Alright, so we head out to the next spot. This spot is a little bit deeper, maybe 10 feet, sometimes 15 feet. I noticed the taco here, they don't really live in holes, so it's a lot harder to find them. You just see them partially hidden in the reef. Really well camouflaged. They tend to be a little bit bigger here too, so I like that. So like I was saying earlier, no visible signs of a taco hole. No rocks, no shells, You just gotta look for the color of the taco. Not easy. So a lot of times I find the taco here, they look exactly like this, like a big brown balloon. I think that they're trying to imitate the sea urchin or the vana we have here. There's a lot of big black purple ones, and I think they're trying to imitate that. How's this big male uhu just sleeping daytime? Never seen that before. So this is my last taco of the day. I find a very subtle, kind of hard to find hole. I poke inside and there's a fatty in here. I think this one was about 4 or 5 pounds. You can tell he'd been living here a long time because the rocks weren't even discolored anymore. I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsor, Ski Prong. He makes pure carbon fiber pole spears made locally here on the Big Island. If you're in the market for a spear, please hit him up. You will not regret it. Alright, welcome to the studio. So today, we are making a gyotaku tank top using one of the taco I caught. Why buy clothes when you can just make your own? So first thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna outline the tank top so I have a nice template of my workspace. So I'm gonna take the taco and just let it dry out in here, let the moisture come out of it. So I'm gonna align this piece of paper on the inside just so this part of the tank top doesn't get printed. I'm gonna stick that in there. Alright, so now that our taco is nice and dry, we're gonna place it on our template and we're gonna arrange it for our tank top. Making sure all the water comes out. If you get too much water in your print, it's going to give you a blurry, not very defined gyotaku print. So you're going to want to remove as much water as you can. All right, everything looks good. Let's do it. So we're gonna print the front and then carefully flip to the back side so we can get the taco legs to move around the whole shirt. Signature, my hanko. And I wanted to give this shirt a little more texture. So I went ahead with some black paint, splattered the front, flipped it over, and then added some texture to the back side too. There it is, guys, my new favorite taco slaying tank top. What I'm gonna do is add a little Hawaiian salt, season our water. And we're gonna grab our taco and we're gonna slowly dunk the legs, get them to curl up. You want this because you don't want the legs to just dangle on the bottom of the pot and burn. This way you get a more even cook. So you can already see it starting to curl up. Alright, so we're gonna get our taco up to a rolling boil like this. And then you're gonna wanna turn it down to medium because you don't wanna overdo it. So we're gonna cover this and check back in about half an hour. So we're gonna take a chopstick and you wanna poke it through the thickest part of the leg like this. And if it comes out clean, then it's almost there. Like I said, we're gonna throw this on the grill and finish it, so it doesn't need to be fully cooked, just part cooked. All right, I'm just gonna let them sit in this cold water and cool down. We're gonna dry them off really well. So in order for the sauce to really get in there, I'm gonna score the legs open in these fat parts, like so. Today we're making Pulpo Zarandeado. That's a dish I tried in my recent trip to Mexico. It was unlike anything I ever tried. It's really good, so we're gonna use it with local octopus we caught today. So first thing, just gonna rough chop some onions. Add it to our blender. I'm gonna add some mayonnaise, Dijon mustard. Some people use yellow mustard for this recipe, but this time we're gonna use Dijon. Give it a little sweetness. Good amount of butter. Some sour cream. Some minced garlic. Everyone loves garlic.
Can't go wrong with garlic.
Some fresh lemon juice. And the main ingredient we got here, some guajillo chilies, dried chilies. Gonna add a couple in there. And here we have ancho chilies, another type of dried chili. All right, that's it. We're trying to get a real even paste here. Yeah. Fire. Sorry guys, we forgot one thing. Gotta add some Hawaiian salt.
Or Mexican salt if you get Mexican salt.
Whatever you got. Fire. Alright, so we got the taco that I prepared today. So I scored it and cut slits in it. So when we pour the Zarandeado sauce in it, it's not only going to cook faster, but it's going to seep into the taco more efficiently. I throw those bad boys in. Shebang. Okay, so we're gonna mix this up, make sure it's evenly coated. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Nice and coated. So now we're gonna take this outside. We're gonna get it on the grill. We're gonna put it in a grill basket and get that baby started. Oh yeah, baby. That's the sound. We're gonna give her a flip. Yeah. That's what you want to see right there. Oh, that's what we're looking for. You want it to have that nice char, so the skin on the tentacles get a little crisp to it.
So we're gonna make a salsa with just tomato, onions, and some basil. Nothing too crazy, just real quick, real fast. So I get a quick chop. I'm gonna throw it in the blender, of course. I don't want to do too much work. Okay, then we're just gonna pull some of these basil leaves that we picked from the garden.
Fresh is best, though.
Fresh, bro. It's crazy.
Get it from
And then this time, we're not gonna forget the salt too.
Yeah.
You're gonna put your salt inside. Slap this under. Oh, a young question. You guys think we should spice them up with Hawaiian chili pepper?
I think so.
Oh, I think we're gonna
Should,
get
huh?
one. Okay, guys, we back. I have to go get one Hawaiian chili pepper.
Oh, just
But-
one. Be careful.
I don't even think we should put the whole thing. So we're just gonna cut off a half. We're just gonna do it in half because we get kids that are gonna eat this too. So
The Hawaiian chili has like it's like a late hitter, yeah.
yeah,
It doesn't burn initially, but on the back end it
yeah, on
burns.
the back end.
I think it's strong.
So we wanna. I don't want to chop it up too much. I still want to have a little bit texture to it. So I'm just gonna give it a little pulsing kind of deal. And that's our salsa, guys. Still got the texture of a little bit of the tomatoes.
Yeah, it's
you
not
know?
liquefied, kind
Not
of chunky.
liquefied. You have a chunky salsa.
Still rolling.
So we're gonna give the tortillas a quick fry. Just real quick action, nothing too crazy. We're not gonna make chips with it, that's why.
Yeah, we're not trying to make a tostada.
You know? Give them a little nice golden.
But still pliable.
Yeah, look at that, guys.
All right, everything's good. Now it's my favorite part, is plating. It's fun, you know, you can be creative and make things look nice. Say people eat with their eyes before they actually eat, so I always take that into consideration. Ooh, look at that. Nice white onions. Gonna hit it with a nice chunky homemade salsa. This is Koho salmon ponzu ikura. So we went to Alaska and got some nice salmon. So I broke that down and made some nice ikura. Add on. This is marinated with ponzu sauce, so it got a nice citrus to it. Perfect for octopus.
Look at this masterpiece.
All right, so our dish is ready, and now it's taste time. Ching ching. So I'm gonna just go chop all the legs. You can do one leg per tortilla. Perfect size taco for that. Got the taco leg. Put some salsa.
Basil.
Basil.
Find some of these onions.
There's some more on that plate there too. Some onions.
Brandon would miss out. He never didn't put the ikura.
Yeah, I forgot.
You gotta put the ikura.
That's the
It's
one.
gonna add the little salty to it.
Brine to it, huh?
Check this out, guys.
Oh.
Oh my god. But this is action.
Something different for, especially the Hawaii people. Most of the Hawaii people, I see a lot of taco poke, fried popcorn taco, dried, which is really good too, but this is just another option to have.
The ikura gives it a good saltiness to it. It doesn't.
Big dog. Gonna put the taco leg, some basil, salsa, some onions, and of course, Coho salmon ikura. That's the one. All right, here we go.
Whew, you don't even gotta say anything.
I have no words. The taco is like the perfect texture.
It is.
It's soft. It's delicate. It's not rubbery like taco can get sometimes.
Still holds itself together.
Yeah, it holds together, and because we grilled it, it also has a nice char flavor and has a little crisp to it on the tentacles and the skin. Wow. And you can really taste the Zarandeado sauce. It's like kind of velvety and buttery, but it has a good kick to it. You can taste those dried chilies we put in. Yeah, perfectly balanced. 10 out of 10. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any suggestions of places we should go to travel and fish, fish we should go after, please drop that below in the comments. We'd be more than happy to check that out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next episode.